You want to stay lean, improve your brain cognitive function, as well as look younger than your age. Well, the answer to all three of those things is intermittent fasting. I personally have been doing intermittent fasting now for over a decade, so I feel I have just a little bit of experience, just a bit. What is intermittent fasting? It's basically where you eat a set period of hours per day and you're fasting the majority of the hours. So the most simplest one would be a 16-hour fast, an 8-hour eating window. And what I mean by fasting is not consuming any food or any drinks as well that have calories in it. You can have water, you can have black coffee, you can have teas, as long as they don't have any sweeteners in them, and you're good. Fasting helps our brains by protecting it against declining cognitive functions, as well as improves memory and just overall brain clarity. Like when I'm fasting and I'm doing any kind of work, I am just focused. All my energy is being spent on that task and not my body digesting food that I've just eaten. Fasting also helps us look younger by reducing inflammation, removing waste material from our cells through a process called autophagy. And this was one of the very first benefits I personally saw. Within a few months, my face was completely changed. It just looked smoother. I had less wrinkles, almost like reverse aging. It's not only that, it helps fight against heart disease, lowers insulin levels, and it promotes human growth hormone. And another huge benefit is that it can reverse type 2 diabetes. So the easiest way to do this is the 16-hour fast and 8-hour eating. Say you start tonight at 8 p.m. You're done eating at 8 p.m. You go to bed at midnight, 12. By the time you go to bed, you've already been fasting 4 hours. Now you wake up at 8 a.m. Now you've been fasting for 12 hours. So you still have 4 more hours to go. So in that time, you can add what? Water, black coffee, or teas. I personally like to stick to just water and black coffee. And I, of course, only have black coffee in the morning because I don't want to go to sleep at night. So many places you will read when you are researching intermittent fasting is to eat your first meal, and you have your snack, then you have your second meal, then you have a snack, third meal, snack. I personally only do 2 big meals per day. So I eat around noon, and then I eat around 5 or 6 in the evening. Both of those meals are high in volume. Like I want to feel full and satisfied when I'm eating. I don't want small meals just to tease me throughout the day. Another thing that many people do nowadays is called OMAD, 1 meal per day. I have personally tried OMAD. I just don't feel I can get all my macros and all my nutrients and all my vitamins that I need in just 1 meal. And another reason I think 2 meals is great is because you're not constantly spiking your insulin. So now when you are eating, what should you eat? I've noticed for me at least, because I fast longer hours, I'm doing 17 to 18 hours per day. Even the healthy foods sound so delicious. So I usually go for those instead of grabbing the typical burgers, fries, or pizzas. Anything unhealthy, anything junk food, I don't have. 90% of my calories every single day are healthy. And 10%, maybe I'll have, some type of sweet. You want to get your healthy fats, you want to get your carbs, you want to get your proteins. Definitely add in some fruits and vegetables. Another way to speed up the autophagy process is to work out while fasted. It can be as simple as a 15 to 30 minute walk in the morning. Say you wake up, you have your water, you have your black coffee. Get some work done, then go on a walk. 15, 30 minutes, the fat is going to melt up. So closing thoughts on this, staying hydrated is very important throughout the day, especially when you're fasted. Your last meal should be big in volume. You want to stay full, close to bedtime as possible. Obviously, don't overeat where you can't sleep, but enough where you're not starving before you go into bed and your stomach isn't grumbled. Find a schedule that works for you, whether it's 16-8, 24, 18-6, whichever works for you. As I mentioned earlier, I personally prefer a 17 to 18-hour fast. For all the reasons that I gave earlier in the video, I believe intermittent fasting should not just be a diet. I think it should be every human's lifestyle, because even when you think back to the caveman days, I doubt that they had snacks. They had to go and hunt, kill the animal, bring it back to their cave, cook it, but they didn't leave like a little bit for later, like I'm going to have this as a snack in the afternoon, They ate it all there, and when they were hungry again, back to the hunt, go get the food and eat it. So basically, maybe they had 2 big meals as well, maybe 3. That's all I have for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think. Are you already fasting? Do you plan on starting? Is there any advice I can give you? Leave it down in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.